What's up, Knicks fans? What's up, Knicks fans? It's your boy Mizzle. That's right, I am back again. This is the draft episode. Listen, I gotta thank all of you guys for subscribing. A lot of subscribers coming in, a lot of views. Come on, come on. We want it. We love it. We need everybody to, boo. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe so we can get this out to more Knicks fans. Now, y'all been subscribing, right? But what's up with them likes, baby? We need them likes. Smack that like button. We need you to smack that like button. Watch the whole show so we can get this out to more Knicks fans. This is the draft episode. You seen the last episode. If you didn't, you need to go back. If you didn't see the last episode, you need to go back to the archives and check it out, man. We was talking about free agency and trades, and I told you we was gonna dedicate this episode to draft. The draft is this Wednesday, November 18th, I believe. Yes, 18th. Thank you for confirming, producer. Yes, so it will be November 18th, so we gotta get busy. I wanna first open up the show by talking about some prospects that we can get at 27, provided that we still keep that pick. Remember, guys, we still have that 27th pick that we got for Marcus Morris Mook. Please bring Mook back. Anyway, we still got that 27th pick from the Clippers. They gave up all these picks. They don't got no picks. But that's their problem. We got their pick, and I'm going to talk about some prospects. First and foremost, I want to thank Royale. Royale, thank you for all this information for later in the draft, because we're going to do the show with the with the 8th pick, but Royale gave us that info. Shout out to you, Royale. Thank you so much. Let's start with Jalen Smith. We're going to talk about Jalen Smith, the Maryland Terrapin himself, coming straight out of over there, you know what I mean? Tall guy, 6'10", 225. Yes, he averaged 15.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, 2.4 blocks. That's a double-double. That's defense. That sounds like somebody that Tom Thibodeau would like, especially if we could get him at 27th. Jalen Smith, we're looking at you. We got to keep going because we got a lot to talk about today. Who's the next prospect we're going to talk about? The next guy we're going to talk about is Desmond Bane, coming out of TCU. Oh, yeah, Desmond Bane. He's another guy. He plays guard. I think we will be able to put him at the 2 or the 3. Two preferably. We're gonna lose D-Dot. It looks like we're gonna lose Damian Dotson. I don't know why. I really don't understand why we're gonna lose Damian Dotson, but it looks like we're gonna lose him because he might get money elsewhere. You know, money that we're not willing to pay him for. But well, anyway, this is not about Damian Dotson. This kid could replace Damian Dotson. He could definitely replace Damian Dotson. He is also a really good shooter. Let's go over his totals. He averaged 16.6 points last year, 6 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 6.3 rebounds if you want to be technical, 3.9 assists. I'm going to tell you his shooting totals because those are what popped out to me. He shot what's that? 44% from 3. Another guy above 40 from 3. 46% field goals. That's because I think that he was mainly taking threes, because it says here that he's hooked 6.5 threes a game. So therefore, he's gonna be jacking them. And apparently he's gonna be making a lot of them. You know what I mean? So losing Damian Dotson and being able to pick him up, you know, see what he could develop into, wouldn't be that bad. Let's keep moving on because I feel like I spent a lot of time. The guy that we're going to talk about is Jaden McDaniels out of those Washington Huskies, that school over there. It's a very good school. Very good coaching over there as well. He's 6'9", guys. He plays forward. Averaged 13 points last year, 5.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 40.5% field goal shooting. In college, They really like him. They're really high on him. I think his defense is pretty up there. He averaged 1.4 blocks as well as 1 steal. 0.8, but we're gonna round that off to 1. He didn't shoot it too well. If he's gonna pick up Jaden McDaniels, I would personally like him to be a better shooter. Nothing that can be worked on, I don't think, but I think what the guys see in him mainly is his defense. So Jaden McDaniels. Let's move on to the last guy. We're not going to spend too much time on this guy because for two reasons, which we're going to get into in the other segment. First thing I got to tell you guys, Thibodeau doesn't play any rookies. He doesn't play rookies. That's not something that he does, especially at the point guard spot. Let me say that specifically for the point guard spot. He does not like starting rookie point guards. So that's one thing that I see going against this particular pick. And another thing that I see going against this particular pick is I don't think this kid is, he's very smart, what they call him, Tyrell Terry. He's very smart. He's out of Stanford, 6'1", a little undersized based on what we could get at that position. But don't believe Terry will be there at 27. However, you know, let's go over his numbers. Like I said, 14.6, 4.5 rebounds to 3.2 assists. I need a little bit more assists than that. I needed a 5 to 6. At least that if you're gonna be. But what I think everybody likes about him is that he shot 40% from 3, 89% from the free throw line. He's a good shooter, and when you shoot that well from the free throw line, and you shoot pretty decent from 3-point. It means that your potential to be a better shooter is very high. Yeah, so those that we could possibly get at number 27 with the 27th pick, provided we keep that pick, which I want us to keep that pick unless we get a huge super megastar. All right? Let's talk about the 5 guys that we're going to potentially pick at number 8, right? These guys that I want to discuss for the number 8th pick. All right, guys? So the 5 guys are as follows. Issac, Okoro, we talked about them in previous episodes. Check in the description box. We got the episodes up there just in case you guys want to see what we're talking about. Devin, Vassell, or Vassell. I don't know. I've heard Vassell. I've heard Vassell. So I don't know how to, you know, I'm not sure if it's Vassell or Vassell, okay? But we talked about him as well. Haliburton, Tyrese Haliburton. We have not talked about Tyrese Haliburton. That's why we're talking about him now. And Kira Lewis as well. And the best guy, I hope we get him. I hope he drops the 8th, but I don't think so. Obi Toppin. To me, he is the best player in this draft. Okay? We're gonna get to talking about him. Let's start off with Issac Okoro, who everybody seems to like. I don't get it. He's all right. I mean, his defense is elite. He has next level defense. This is what I'm hearing, guys. Next level defense. He averaged 12.9. He went to Auburn, by the way. Shout out to Auburn. He averaged 12.9 last year, 4.4 rebounds, 2 assists, 51% shooting, not bad. 29% from 3. You can't shoot that 3. I kind of want somebody at that position to be able to shoot that 3. The way that I'm thinking that they're looking at this is that they can develop his 3-point shot, but his defense is just off the charts. It's off the charts. He has next level type, game changing type defense, and I believe that's why Okoro keeps coming up in the conversations. All right, that's what I believe, guys. Let's keep moving on to the next people, the next person that we're going to talk about, and the next person we're going to talk about is Devin, Vassell. I don't know, not your dad. They name you, right? So we'll figure out, when you're a household name, we'll figure out how to say it. Right now, let's pay attention to your game, right? 3 and D guy, I do like, because he can hit the 3, right? He's athletic, and he plays defense as well. Let's take a look at some of his numbers. Devin Vassell, Vassell, whatever. 12.7 points last year for Florida State. He played for the Seminoles. Florida State, that's in the ACC, by the way. Shout out to the ACC. Tar Heel Nation. Anyway, it just comes out of me. Sorry, I'm sorry. 12.7 points, 5.1 rebounds last year, 1.6 assists, 49% from the field. He shot 41% from three, 41.5, so really 42%, 73.8 free throws, means that he will probably get better at that free throw shooting and get better at shooting, period. Which he looks like he knows how to do already, right? So I like him a lot. I'm very high on. If they pick him, I won't be like, oh man, you know what I mean? I will not do that at all. Okay, let's keep going. The next guy I want to talk about is Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton is possibly he is on. If you guys check out the Killian Hayes, that's why we're not talking about him here. I did a whole episode on Killian Hayes that you might want to check in the description box as well. I think Killian Hayes is the best point guard prospect, not named LaMelo Ball, right? Not named LaMelo Ball. He is the best point guard prospect. Why I wouldn't be mad if we had Killian Hayes over LaMelo Ball is because I believe Killian Hayes is a better shooter right now already than LaMelo Ball. I mean, it's not hard. I believe that although LaMelo Ball, he is elite elite passer, Killian Hayes has those as well. He plays defense a little bit more, and he's a willing defender. I don't see that in LaMelo Ball, but this is about Tyrese Haliburton. Why I'm talking about those two guys is because he's right there in that mix. Tyrese Haliburton, let's go over his numbers. 15.2 last year, 5.9 rebounds. That's 6 rebounds a game for 6'5". He's 6'5", also not a short guy. 6.5 assists, 7 assists. That's great. That's great. He shot 50% last year. He's efficient. Wow. And you guys ready for this? 41.9. 41.9. We might as well say 42% from three. He can shoot. It looks crazy. His shot looks kind of it looks kind of weird, right? But you know what he said? It goes in, right? Let's move on to the next guy that I wanted to talk about in the draft. His name is Kira Lewis. I have not mentioned him not once in anything. He's been shooting up them boards. He's a point guard. All right, remember what I said about Thibodeau not wanting to play point guard, so play point guards their first year. So keep that in mind with Tyrese Haliburton as well. But we're talking about Kira Lewis right now. Explosive, dynamic. Those are the words that I'm hearing about, and you could see it in his highlights too. He plays for the for Alabama, you know, Crimson Tide. 18.5 points last year. He's a scoring guard. He will score. He will put it on you. You know what I'm saying? 4.8 rebounds. That's 5 rebounds. 5.2 assists. So he's still doing some facilitating. 45.9% field goal. Not bad at all. He shot it. Yes, he shot 36.6%, basically 37%. I'm not mad at that. The shooting could be a little bit better. Remember, he was in college. I believe his shooting will get better. And as explosive and dynamic as he is, I believe that that would be a good pick at number 8 as well. And a lot of people agree with me. A lot of people agree with me. So Kira Lewis, we might take him at 8, and I wouldn't be mad at that. Neither. Let's get to the main guy that I want to talk about. Obi Toppin. All right, Obi Toppin. We've covered Obi Toppin already. All right, but that's why we named it. This to me is the best player, hands down. Him or Killian Hayes. LaMelo Ball. Listen, I know you guys are like, how come you're not saying LaMelo Ball? I don't know. You know what I mean? I believe for the long run, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about whatever splashes, LaMelo shooting. I don't know. LaMelo, he could be, he's not going to be a bust. So LaMelo Ball might be a 50% bust, 50% superstar. I didn't come up with that. I got that from a channel that I watch called Raw Hebrew Remnant. Listen, I'm not a hater. I tell everybody, watch as much Knicks content as you want. I watch Knicks content on YouTube too, so shout out to him. Hopefully you guys can check him out. But I agree with him. I agree with his stance there. Where LaMelo, I don't know if he's gonna be a bust though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's gonna be a bust. Let me not say bust, but like with the height that he got, bust. If he doesn't live up to something near that, if he's Lonzo Ball, that even though I don't think Lonzo Ball's a bust yet, because I believe he's improving. If he's Lonzo Ball for like 2-3 years, they're gonna call him a bust. I'll tell you that right now. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna call him a bust. But okay, we'll put him in that conversation. LaMelo, Obi, and Killian Hayes. But let's talk about Obi Toppin, man. Man, let's talk about some of these numbers. Let's get into some of these numbers about Obi Toppin. 20 points last year, 7.5 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 63% field goals. And your boy can shoot the three. Yes, he can also hit that three. Let's talk about his shooting, his three-point numbers. 39%. He shot 63% at 39% from three. Alright? We already talked about him in a couple of episodes. Like I said, I'll put all the links in the description. Obi Toppin, he's the real deal. Now, the con, alright? Even though he averaged 1.4 blocks. He averaged 1.4 blocks. Alright? The con about Obi Toppin is he can't guard nobody for he can't guard nobody. Nobody. He got abused, man. I'm watching this tape. I'm like, damn, what's wrong with you, man? You know what I mean? He can't guard nobody, man. He is a defensive liability. Now, the reason I wouldn't mind that if we keep Mitch, by the way. Knicks, don't do nothing crazy. Keep Mitch. Keep Mitch. You got him playing two athletic guys. Could throw the loop to any one of those guys. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. So Mitch could cover for him on defense. All right, Mitch could cover for him on defense. But other than that, Obi Toppin to me is the best player in the draft. And if he slips to us, which I don't think, we worked them out. We worked them out. We worked Obi Toppin out. We worked out a couple of the other guys too. But guess who worked them out too? Cleveland. They worked them out like 2 or 3 times. Cleveland really wants Obi Toppin. I think that's where he's gonna go most likely. So I don't want to get you guys too high on Obi Toppin because Cleveland looks like they really want him. I don't know how they're gonna make it happen. I don't know how to draft, but you know, strange things happen. So if he's still there, Knicks need to pick him up. I know they will because they got smart guys over there. But if we do get Obi Toppin, it will be huge for us. Guys, this was your draft special. I am hyped. I'm excited. I cannot wait till Wednesday. The draft is almost here. I hope I gave you guys some info. Check some of these guys out. We'll have highlights. We'll have everything. Wait a minute. Guys, don't forget to follow us on the gram at NY Knickswork. That's Twitter. The gram. Facebook at NY Knickswork. Find us, baby. We need people. And the most important thing, guys, right there. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. You gotta subscribe so we can get this out to more Knicks fans, so we can have this whole forum going, right? I need you guys to talk to me too. All right, talk to me. Let me know how y'all feel about Obi Toppin, about the draft prospects. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Keep subscribing. It's your boy Mizzle. This is NY Knickswork, and I am going out of here.